Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast. We have the home opener here tonight between the Sacramento City Panthers and your Solano Falcons here on the Solano College Sports Network. I am Nathan Farmer, and joining me on the call tonight will be Zion Trammell. And now, Zion, what should we expect to see from the Falcons here tonight?
Well, Nathan, Solano just came off a tough loss against Skyline, which now puts them at 1-3 on the season. So this team is definitely looking to bounce back in their first home game of the season. This team is averaging 81 points per game and is led by sophomores Jordan Adams and Donnell Stafford. I expect the Falcons are going to run their offense through them, and if they both have a good game tonight, I think Solano's going to win this one.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see if their defense can keep up and keep them in this game. They're definitely averaging enough points to get them the win, but their defense just hasn't held up so far this season. Now for the Panthers, they come into tonight's matchup 1-1 on the season. They're averaging 26.5 3-points attempted per game, but they're shooting just 26% on those three-pointers. Should be interesting to see if they find that stroke from three tonight, and it should be interesting to see if the Falcons play some zone defense against them, forcing them to shoot more threes. And we're going to now take the time to introduce you to your 2019-2020 Solano men's basketball team.
Jordan Adams, sophomore, Vacaville High School.
Barry Roseboro, sophomore, Monterey Trail High School.
Alex Stebney, sophomore, Lucy Wood High School.
Donnell Stafford, sophomore, Stonemont High School.
Uriah Bain, sophomore, Fairfield High School.
Cole Arabian, freshman, Concord High School.
Ricky Hamilton Holland, freshman, Wood High School.
Anthony Jones, sophomore, Armiel High School.
Armani Kanemo, sophomore, Grant High School.
Anthony Hatfield, freshman, Dixon High School.
Lanier Haynes Jr., freshman, Thomas Prep.
Welcome back as we are going through the player introductions right now for the Sac City Panthers. So it looks like it is Q Gant starting at guard, Jake Paxton, Ryan Reed,
assistant coaches for the Panthers are Kevin Taylor, Steve Jordan, JJ Roberts,
Tim Strijaus,
and the head coach is Aaron Jones.
And
now let's meet the starting lineup for your Solano Falcons.
Terry Moody for the Panthers here tonight.
6'2" sophomore from Vacaville, number 1, Jordan Adams.
Now we're getting the starting lineups for the Solano Falcons.
Number 2, Barry Roseboro. Starting at forward, a 6'3" sophomore from Atlanta, number 4.
Looking to get win number 2 on the season.
Starting at forward, a 6'2" sophomore from Fairfield, number 5, Uriah Benning. And at forward, a 6' sophomore from Sacramento, number 15, Armani Kanemo. Assistant coaches for the Falcons are Dustin Albert. The head coach is John Nagle.
So to repeat the starting lineups for Solano here tonight, Jordan Adams, Uriah Benning, Armand Ekonomu, Barry Roseboro, and Donnell Stafford. So we get set for the opening tip here on opening night here for the men's basketball season. Moody wins that tip easily as Sac City gets ready to set up their offense. They kick it around to the right side. And he dribbles it off his foot. That's going to be Solano basketball.
Not an ideal start for Sac City, starting the game off with a turnover.
As we get our first look here at the Solano offense. Stafford with the ball, kicks it out to Benning. They're going to call travel there.
Well, turnover for Solano.
That's always one thing you don't want to see when you're a basketball coach. Those preventable turnovers that can bite you in the butt, as Moody with the air ball, missing long. Stafford drives to the hoop, but that one is knocked away. We're going to say Gant touched that on the save attempt. So it'll be Solano basketball, 23 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like Benning will inbound it. Roseboro with the ball over to Benning. Stafford drives in, steps back, and misses long on that one.
Both teams are running at a fast pace here, trying to run the fast break.
Moody gets his own rebound and puts it back for an early Sac City lead.
And Moody's just playing bully ball on there. Got the offensive rebound, put up the shot.
Looks like they called a foul. Called a foul there on the floor. It'll be Solano basketball under the basket. Once again, 25-second shot clock as they kick it into Ikonamu. He drives in. That one's blocked there at the rim by Tim Stradout. As they kick it out to Gant on the corner.
These bigs are good for Sac City. They're going to rely on them to try and get the win
That's
tonight.
That's going to be a foul on the three. Looks like the foul will be called on Barry Roseboro.
Slow start for both teams, but you can kind of expect that as we're still early in the season. They're just trying to shake off the rust a little bit, still try and get back into game flow.
Keyshawn Bell makes the first. An early 3-0 lead here. One foul to both teams. I guess everybody forgot that was a 3-point foul.
Yeah. They were ready to inbound it.
And Bell makes it 3 for 3 on the free throws. And Solano gets going quick, driving back, but that's an errant pass there. Bell drives the length of the floor. An easy two-pointer there for the Panthers.
Taking advantage of the turnover. Solano's turned the ball over a lot to start this one.
Roseboro looks to get the offense going here as he kicks it to Stafford. He drives in, a little bit of a Euro step action there for Stafford. And
what a pretty move by Stafford, getting to the rack and getting Solano on the board.
Can see why he leads the team in points per game here so far this season for the Falcons. As it looks like Bell again for a three. Stafford drives to the hoop again, misses it, but they call the foul. He will be shooting 2 at the line.
Great job by Stafford to get to the rim and draw the foul. He'll shoot 2.
And I just now realized that I have been reading the wrong name. Keyshawn Bell is number 11 for Solano. It has been Ryan Reed that has been making all these points for Sac City as Stafford misses the first of 2.
Yeah, he's had a quick start.
He gets ready for the second, gets that one to go. Cuts the Panther lead to 7. As Paxton brings it up for the Panthers. Benning is all over him. As Reed takes that one again, but misses wide left. As the Falcons look to push the tempo here. Kick it into the corner, but that one goes off of Jordan Adams' hand. That is another turnover here for the Falcons.
Yeah, they're really pushing the tempo fast, and I mean, I think they need to slow it down a little bit and run their offense. These fast tempos leading to turnovers, and they find themselves in a 10-3 hole to start this one.
And it's a quick 10 points. We're only 3 minutes into this game, but Panthers have been able to get their offense going here for the most part. As Tim Strajaus gets that one to go, just barreling through the Falcon defenders.
And great defense as well.
As they kick it to Reed again. He misses that 3 long. As Ikanamu gets the rebound, drives the length of the floor, kicks it out to Stafford. Ball fake takes the 2, but misses that one short. It's definitely one thing we've seen. It's easy to see how the size matchup is going to play a factor in Solano potentially getting out of here with a win tonight. They are definitely a lot smaller as...
Yeah, and timeout, yeah.
As Jake Paxton drives to the hoop there, and Coach Nagel has seen enough so far. An early 14-3 lead for the Panthers.
Yeah, Sac City, they're running their offense through their bigs, and like you mentioned, the height advantage is definitely huge right now for Sac City. Is they're relying on them to get the rebounds and get the easy buckets.
And so far on the season, Solano has only averaged 12 turnovers per game, but they seem well on their way to surpass that here so far tonight.
Yeah. And just the difference in the rebounding, Sac City on the season, they're averaging 42.5 rebounds per game. Solano just 36. I mean, that's a big difference, and that could play a factor in this game. Those offensive rebounds and second chance points are huge.
Well, in just a little bit of perspective, the tallest player for the Falcons is Anthony Jones at 6'10", but we haven't seen him at all so far tonight as he checks in. I think that's a...
Yeah, definitely doesn't look 6'10".
Yeah, that looks like a little bit of a uniform change or something.
6'2", or maybe there's a typo on the roster sheet.
Yeah, that's my best guess. I don't think there's nobody 6'10" over there on the Falcon bench. That was a great block there from Alex Stepney, sizing up on the bigger man, getting the block. Looks like they're going to call that foul on the drive.
So Anthony, that was Anthony Jones handling the ball there.
Now entering the game, Ladarius Stanfield.
Ladarius Stanfield checking in for the Panthers.
Now entering the game, number 21, Keyshawn Bell.
Yeah, that's got to be a typo. I don't
know. And Anthony actually came in for an on-campus interview. You can find that on the YouTube channel. It's Trey Hunt that did the interview with Anthony.
As Stafford gets the 3 to go, they cut the lead down to single digits. As Paxton standing on the Falcon logo at center court, kicks it over to Sturjaus. Connor Jeffrey with the ball, kicks it over to Gant. That was a dangerous pass. It looked like a triple team there, but Sac City manages to still get the point as Stanfield gets the basket to go.
Great finish.
As that one is another turnover here for the Falcons.
Graham Spitzer and Jared Hook.
Jared Hook and Graham Spitzer check in for the Panthers.
Stafford is the only starter on the floor for Solano. Let's see if they can get a bench spark.
This is the two teammates fighting for the rebound there. Stafford drives to the hoop, off balance 2, gets his own rebound. That one goes out to Arabian. Jones looking to set up the offense here. Drives under the basket, kicks it out for the three. That one is long, but the rebound there by Haynes Jr. 10-second shot clock. Off balance two, gets it to go. What a shot there from Anthony Jones.
And Jones is fired up. That was a nice step back by Jones.
And Stafford gets the steal. He breaks away, gets the layup to go. It is now a 6-point lead for the Panthers. The Falcons have been keeping it as close as possible here.
That was huge. They definitely needed those quick 4 points.
As Paxton can't get the floater to go. Stafford driving the length of the floor. Off balance too. Definitely not what you want to see. That was a very quick and untimely shot there.
Yeah.
As that three from Jeffrey is long. Rebound out to Solano. Anthony Jones calls out the play here for the Falcons. Drives to the hoop. Looks like they're gonna call that on Spitzer. On the shot too.
Anthony Jones shooting two.
And you see Anthony Jones, he's coming off the bench and bringing a little bit of spark for Solano as they try to crawl back here.
12:47 to go here. As Spitzer is pleading his case with the referee. Jones gets that free throw to go. So now a 5-point lead as 3 Falcons check in. Looks like that is Ricky Holland, Uriah Benning, and I believe Armand Ikonamu. Jeffrey with the ball, cuts back and loses the grip on that one. It looks like it was poked away.
Trying to see, was it must have been tipped.
Spitzer on the inbound, kicks it out to Strajaus, drives in, kicks it out to, and gets it back. Spitzer corrals that one. That's gonna be a reach in on Anthony Jones. He was calling for a jump ball there, but just did not have the good position to get that call.
Now entering the game for 14.
Substitution made for Sac City.
Chris Gray checks in for the Panthers.
Delay game. Is that what they're calling there?
Yeah, looked like, it's hard to tell what exactly the call was there. As Uriah Benning goes sprawling on the floor. Gray was not expecting that pass.
Wow, this is messy.
Panthers can't get the shot to go, but they're going to call a foul before the shot there. Oh, and Ricky Holland. 11:59 to go in this first half. It's been a very messy game so far. Both sides have not played clean basketball, that is for sure.
Yeah. So Anthony Jones will head to the bench, and Jordan Adams will come in for Solano.
They kick it out to Gray, passes it out to Hook, kicks it back into Gray. Dangerous pass, almost blocked there by Benning. As Ikonamu gets the rebound, looks to push the tempo, drives into the hoop, can't get that one to go, but the tip by Jordan Adams cuts the Panther lead to 2.
Great job by Adams, the awareness to get the offensive rebound and put it back up.
Jeffrey wide open for 3, cannot get the friendly roll as Solano can look to tie or take the lead. as no call on the bump there.
Oh, and it just rimmed out.
As Hook runs the floor, the big man running the end to end on the floor, gets that layup to go. And the lead is back up to 4. Not sure what the referees are talking about here. Looks like it's going to be a technical free throw, potentially. Looks like that was a delay of game on the Falcons. So Jeffrey makes the 1-point technical shot.
Now entering the game, Terry Moody, Ryan Reed, and Scotty Stafford.
3 players check in for the Panthers. It's kind of hard to tell their numbers
Yeah,
from over
with
here.
the black jerseys and yeah, it is a little harder to identify who's who.
Well, 19-14 here, just under 11 minutes to go here. The Falcons look to cut into this deficit here. Stafford cuts back, kicks it out to Benning as he drives in. Stafford with the floater, but can't get that one to go.
Sac City controlling the glass.
As Ekonomu gets that rebound. 10.5 minutes to go here. This is the 3 ball from Jordan Adams. Gets it to go. And is now a 2-point lead. It looks like timeout Panthers.
Yeah, after that last shot rimmed out, Adams is able to get it to go. And Solano cuts the lead to 2.
Yeah, definitely didn't miss by much on that first 3-pointer. Should be interesting to see if he can keep that stroke going as we progress further into this first half and into the second half.
Yeah.
So we're coming out of the timeout here. Try and see who is on the floor for Sac City. Looks like Paxton, Reed, Moody, Gray, and Dillon for the Panthers. As Moody gets that one to go. No real sizable person there for the Falcons able to put any pressure on him.
He's just feasting in the paint.
Nice spin move there from Ekonomu, but can't get that one to go. As the Panthers push the tempo, they pass it in. Stafford called for the foul. Looks like Ryan Reed is going to be shooting 2 here for the Panthers.
He came in hot on that layup.
Falcons have 5 team fouls, so it looks like the Panthers will be shooting 1 and 1 on any other fouls for the rest of the half. As Reed makes both free throws, extends that lead back out to 6 for the Panthers. As the Falcons look to get something going on offense here. So they kick it out over to Ekonomu, but that ball is tipped away there by Paxton. As they look to push the tempo again, but Ekonomu is there in the passing lane, read that one very well as Adams looks to push the tempo, but looks like they're gonna say that one is off the Falcons.
Another turnover.
Now entering the game, number 21, Keyshawn Bell, and number 5, Hugh Gaines.
Looks like that is Lanier Haynes Jr. in for the Falcons. So they kick it over to Paxton here on the near side. Dillon for three in the corner, gets it to go. And it is now a 9-point lead here for the Panthers, but the Falcons are looking to push the tempo once again. Pass it inside to Adams, but he loses the handle. Jones drives in, can't get the shot to go, but looks like they're going to call the foul before the shot. So it looks like Solano will be in the bonus the rest of the way as well.
Now entering for game number 13, Anthony Jones.
Anthony Jones back in the game, subbing in for Ricky Holland. Adams on the inbound. Not sure what the holdup is here.
Solano, they've had some good shots. They're just, turnovers are really hurting them thus far.
Aggressive inbound there to Stafford as they kick it out to Anthony Jones. Jones for three, misses right. Unable to get that one to go, and the Panthers can extend this one back up to double digits with 8 minutes to go before the half. Dillon with the ball fake, gets that two to go. Faked out Anthony Jones there as he gets the wide open two to fall. Roseboro with the ball at the top of the key.
Back-to-back buckets for Dillon.
Adams drives to the hoop, but that one is blocked and tipped away as Reed drives to the floor. There's a foul called on the shot. Let's see who that one was on. It looks like that was on Barry Roseboro.
Ryan Reed shooting two.
Reed will shoot two once again. It's already at least 3 for 3 on the day. This is now an 11-point lead for the Panthers as the Falcons offense has gone cold as they cannot stop turning the ball over. It seems like that's been the story of the first half so far.
And Ryan Reed and Terry Moody for Sac City just had a great start to this one.
Reed shoots the second, gets it to go. The Falcons pushing the tempo as we've seen all night so far. Haven't really seen them settle down much and just move the ball around on offense. Roseboro backing down Paxton. So they kick it over to Stafford in the corner. He drives in on Moody but can't get that one to go. Gets his own rebound and lays it back in for two.
Gotta love the determination by Stafford.
As they run the length of the floor, kick it over to Reed in the corner. As they're gonna call the foul on the three once again.
Wasn't necessarily the contact on that shot. I mean, Reed just did a great job of selling it and getting to the line.
You can tell he's been watching a lot of James Harden. As Reed finally misses a free throw, he's now 5 for 6 on the day. As the Falcons are creeping closer to the double bonus. They have 7 team fouls so far.
Now entering the game, number 10, Cole Arabian.
We're going to check out a replay here. You're fine, Brian, you're fine. As our producer is having a little bit of technical difficulties there with the replay as Reed gets that last free throw to go.
He does an excellent job of doing all these broadcasts.
Stafford drove to the hoop but couldn't get that one to fall, but Haynes Jr. with the rebound. 21 seconds left on the shot clock here as Benning drives, kicks it out to Haynes in the corner for three, but misses that one long. Stafford with the rebound again, gets another. Looks like they're going to call a foul on Terry Moody.
Man, Stafford not afraid of Terry Moody, despite the clear height advantage that Moody has. Stafford still trying to fight and get the rebound.
13-point lead here for the Panthers. Just over 7 minutes to go.
Oh.
As that one was dangerously close to going out of bounds. Stafford can't get that one to go. A lot of contact there, but no foul called. So Ekonomu is backing down his man, takes the fadeaway two, gets that one to go. Excellent shot there from Ekonomu. So now an 11-point lead. As Reed takes another three, can't get that one to go. Ekonomu gets the rebound and is driving up the floor. A little bit of out of control there. Looks like they're going to call that one on the floor.
Reed just took off. He got the ball and is ready to get another bucket, and I believe he's headed to the bench now.
So Ekonomu shooting 1-1 here. And misses the front end. So it's still an 11-point lead here for the Panthers as we come closer to 6 minutes to go. As Trajaus loses the handle on that one, but the Falcons give that one right back. Benning looked like he stole it back, but just wasn't unable to stop himself from sliding out of bounds there with the ball.
Entering the game, number 14, Chris Gray.
Gray checks back in as Dylan checks out. Paxton dribbles it up for the Panthers. Looking for an open man. As Jeffrey gets that one to go with the friendly bounce.
And there's nothing that Cole Arabian could have done on that. He defended that fadeaway well. It's just a great shot by Jeffrey.
Arabian drives into the lane and gets that fadeaway two to go. So it's now back to an 11-point lead. If Falcons can get a stop, they can cut this lead back down to single digits. As Stepney tips that one out. 20-second shot clock here for the Panthers. Jordan Adams checks back in for the Falcons. Gant is also back in for the Panthers. Benning on Paxton. Paxton with the spin move drives in but can't get the reverse layup to go. So they push it up to Stafford. Gets the two to go. Lots of contact there but no foul. But the Falcons cut it back down to a 9-point lead. Just over 5 minutes to go.
What a finish, Stafford.
I was going to say, that definitely looked like a travel there.
Yeah, yep. That is about as easy as a call for the refs.
And it was a good thing he traveled because Benning lost his man there. See, it looked like he was going to drive to the hoop with ease. Ekonomu posting up. Benning drives in, kicks it out to Stepney for three. He gets it to go. Alex Stepney with the three-pointer, cuts the lead to 6. Falcons are on a 7-0 run here.
This is exactly what Solano needed.
And Stafford gets the rebound.
Oh.
It looked like Gant tripped up Benning there on the fast break. Looks to be a little shaken up, slow to get up off the court. But that is going to be 1-1 here for the Falcons.
Uriah Benning shooting 1-1.
Not sure where he's going. He's kind of going back up the other end of the floor.
Entering the game now, number 21, Keyshawn Bell.
Alex Stepney takes on the role of mop boy here. Mopping up the sweat off the court there.
Haynes checks back in.
4:24 here to go in this first half. Benning shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. Gets it to go. There's now a 5-point lead here for the Panthers. Falcons have 7 team fouls to the Panthers' 8 team fouls. And Benning gets the second to go. It's back down to a 4-point lead. Hasn't been this close in a long time.
Solano slowly chipped away.
Paxton looked like he was going to shoot that 3, but can't get it to go. And Strajaus gets the 2 to go. They pass it into Haynes, but looks like they're going to say that was tipped out by Sac City. And I'm being informed that as Jordan Adams makes the 3, timeout Sac City, I'm being informed that number 21 is actually Keyshawn Bell for the Falcons. Definitely one thing that's a little frustrating is all these number mix-ups and changes with these teams.
We apologize for the.
It's opening night for us too,
yes,
so we're
yes.
It's a work in progress here. Just under 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Panthers holding on to a 5-point lead. As the Falcons have gone on a 10-2 run here in these last few minutes. Excuse me, it's a 3-point lead. Now they've gone on a 12-2 run then. Looks like they forgot to add a couple of points there from the Falcons.
Yeah.
It's opening night for everybody. Everybody's
yes.
Everybody's gonna make some mistakes here. Paxton dribbling it up court. Kicks it over to Jeffrey, back over to Paxton. So he looks to get it to one of his bigs. Jeffrey with the ball, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Paxton drives in, met by a double team, but finds Strajaus right under the basket for an easy layup.
And that was good defense by Solano. Just, had found the open man at the last second, but.
Stafford drives in, kicks it over. Stepney for 3, misses on that one. Stafford with another rebound. Keyshawn Bell gets the layup to go, assisted there by Stafford. Well, a little bit of a defensive breakdown there as Gray was able to get the layup uncontested there. Uriah Benning with the spin move, kicks it out to Stafford. Benning for 3, and that one is short. Benning gets the rebound. Dangerous pass there. Looks like they're gonna say he fell down out of bounds. I think that was Jared Hook who had the ball but just wasn't able to stay up and in bounds. Holland and Economou checking back in for the Falcons. Holland gets the ball up at the top of the arc. Adams staring down his man, 20 seconds on the shot clock. As Economou looks to find somebody finds Stepney in the lane. Easy layup there. As Stepney beats his man into the lane.
That was a great cut by Stepney.
So we've finally seen some good ball movement here of late from the Falcons, as that one is tipped out. Stafford pushing the tempo, but nifty save there from Stafford. As it looks like they're going to call a foul there on, looks like Strajaus under the basket. And 9th team foul on the Panthers. Economy is shooting 1 and 1. Next team foul will put the Falcons in the double bonus for the rest of this first half. As Economy gets ready for the front end of this 1 and 1. He gets the friendly roll there on the free throw, cutting the lead back down to 2. Smallest lead the Panthers have had in this first half.
Yeah, for Solano, you want these free baskets. You want to hit these free throws as he hits both of them there.
The Falcons get a stop here. They can take their first lead of the game. As Spitzer, a little out of control there, but able to pass it out. As Strajaus drives in, backing down his man, and gets the layup to go. As Holland cannot get that floater to go.
That was a good idea. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
They're seeing Anthony Hatfield also for the first time tonight. As that one kicks off the front of the rim. Hatfield looking to push the tempo, looking for Stafford in the corner. Stafford looked like he was going to take that shot, but kicks it back out to Jones. As Jones kicks it over to Economou. As Economou takes the fadeaway too. Can't get that one to go, but Hatfield comes away with the rebound in the lane. 30 seconds, or new shot clock here, 40 seconds to go in this first half.
They can get a 2-for-1 here.
As Jones steps into a 3, but can't get that one to go. Is it not much of a difference here between the shot clock and game clock, maybe about half a second. As the Panthers can hold for the final shot, as Anthony Jones is all over Spitzer.
Great job by Jones.
As Jeffrey drives in, kicks it out to, as Jeffrey gets the ball back, misses the 3 as the horn sounds. So going into halftime, the Panthers are holding on to a 42-39 lead. A very streaky half from both teams there. What would you say has been the key for the Falcons here tonight so far, Zion?
Yeah, they're running a really fast-paced offense. The turnovers have really hurt them, but towards the end of this half, they're able to crawl back in, and you got a 3-point game here. I think if they can, clean things up a little bit, I think they can try and pull out the win here. It's been a good game so far.
Yeah, turnovers have definitely been the story for both teams in this first half. It should be interesting to see which team can clean it up the most in the second half. So we're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back in a little bit here with the second half here on the Solano College Sports Network.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So.
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three. It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock. Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
The sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
Hey, Jordan Adams. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hey guys, Alex Stepney here. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
You keep telling me to make it, yeah, to the spot where we would stay lit, and finish bottles never wasted, yeah, cause that's where I'm from.
Welcome to another episode of On Campus. I'm your host, Stephen Babb. I'm here with freshman shooting guard for the Solano Falcons.
You keep telling me to make it, yeah, to the spot where we would stay lit, and finish bottles never wasted, yeah, cause that's where I'm from.
Welcome to another episode of On Campus. I'm your host, Stephen Babb. I'm here with freshman shooting guard for the Solano Falcons, Alex Stepney. Now, Alex, you attended high school at Wilsey Wood, and I assume you played basketball there as well. What advice would you have for any high school basketball players out there that might be considering coming to Solano College?
So advice I would have is that never stop working. So like just because your high school basketball career is over, it doesn't mean like your whole basketball season like career is over. So I would say just keep working during the summer and just be ready for the next level.
And what was that transition like going from the high school level to the junior college level?
I think I had a comfortable transition. Yeah, comfortable transition because I played varsity as a sophomore, like since I was a sophomore. So like I've been used to like the fast pace, been playing like older guys, and coming here, it's a little faster. Like people are stronger, older, but I think I transitioned comfortably.
Okay, now so far in this young season, the Falcons are off to a 2-6 start. However, you are averaging just under 8 points a game. How has it been working with Coach Nagel, and how has he tried to utilize you into the Solano, onto the Solano team?
So working with Coach Nagel has been easy, actually. He's very like an understanding coach. He like knows my strengths. He tries to use me to my strengths, and like in offense, he tries to give me open shots, whether it's off of pin screens, ball screens, like things like that. So he tries to use me to my strengths and like just makes me try to look good like as a basketball player.
So you would say you're maybe more of a catch and shoot two guard?
Yeah, for sure.
That's great. So even though you guys have had a little bit of a slower start to the season, what are your goals from here and moving on throughout the 18-19 season?
Well, our goal, like from the start of the season, our goal was to win conference, and try to get a banner because there hasn't been a banner in 20 years. So like we're not really focusing like on our preseason, like how we're doing on the preseason. We just want to like get these preseason games out the way and just try to develop like individually as a player so you can get ready for conference and just hopefully bring a banner back.
Now, I notice he's kept your guys' minutes and your usage rather low here in the beginning. Yeah. Do you know, or has he expressed to the team how that might adjust moving forward?
He actually hasn't, but he just said it's always been the next man up mentality. So say I get hurt or other starters get hurt, next man up is always ready. There's never going to be a surprise player like coming off the bench or anything. Everyone's comfortable. Everyone's in a rotation. Everyone's going to get minutes every game.
That sounds good. Now, sports aside, how about academics? What's your academic life been like so far here at Solano as opposed to, say, in high school?
Here, it's actually been really like struggling for me in Solano, but I don't know. It's way harder than high school. Like people don't realize like once you get to college, like it's all on you. Like no one's gonna help you like try to do this or do that. Like no one's gonna keep up with you. Like you just have to do it on your own and make sure like you're ahead of the game.
And yeah, I noticed homework and trying to do stuff outside of the classroom was my biggest struggle when I first came to Solano. Yeah. But so how are you able to kind of balance that and your sports obligations?
So all of our practices, like they're always in the mornings or in the afternoon. So I always have time to do homework like during dinner time or late at night or even like the next morning before another class. So like you have to find that balance between like work and school and then basketball. But I always find the time to get my homework done.
Sounds good. I think you're going to be a great addition to the Solano team coming in as a freshman here. And that's going to do it for this episode of On Campus. I'm your host, Stephen Babb, and for Alex Stepney, we'll see you next time.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you know, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it, so.
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
I'm going to go to cut one. And cut one. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three. It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock. Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
The sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.
Hi, this is Danelle Stafford. Thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game,
or hosting your own TV show,
or working behind the scenes, then this is the class for you.
For more information, contact Greg Poff, that's me, at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester, and remember,
it's more than just sports, it's an education.
Hey, this is Barry Roseboro. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
We have everything that an automotive shop would have or even a dealership would have.
If you guys are interested in automotive at all, go to Solano Community College. Check out the automotive program. It can be a career path for you, just like what I'm doing, or it could be an extreme hobbyist, an enthusiast.
If you really like cars and learning stuff all the time, then this is the best place to go.
What's up, y'all? Uriah Benny. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Welcome back. As we get ready for the second half, we would like to remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you by James Thomas Media, your one stop for all your media needs. Nathan Farmer here with Zion Trammell, and I would like to welcome into the booth Trey Hunt. Trey, good to have you here. What did you see in that from both teams?
I thought it was an interesting first half. Started off slow. End of the first half, they started picking it up, and they got themselves back in the game.
Yeah, it was very streaky half from both teams. Both teams went on a lot of runs there. And ultimately, it is just a three-point game. I believe the Panthers' biggest lead was 13 as we get ready here for the second half. As Benning looks to kick it into Stafford. Backs down Moody, but that pass is not hard enough. Wasn't able to reach his man. It was an easy interception in that pass.
Solano starting off with the turnover, not ideal.
Yeah, it's our first opening night here. It looks like they're going to say that was an offensive foul there on Moody. Anyways, they started out slow in that first half, weren't able to recover till pretty far into that first half.
They hit some big shots at the end, started giving themselves some confidence.
It was a dangerous pass there from Arabian, but Economy misses short on that layup. Looks like they're going to say Strajaus pushed off on his back. It's the second foul here already for the Panthers. As Adams will inbound here under the Falcons basket.
Cole Arabian's wide open.
Arabian wide open in the corner, but Falcons turned that one over as Adams was unable to corral that pass. Benning with some good defense there on the fast break, but it looked like Strajaus was able to put that one back.
They have to restrict the turnovers if they want to stay in this game.
So they kick it over to Arabian. Benning into Stafford. Stafford with the long two, unable to get that one to go. So we've seen another slow start here for the Falcons. They kick it back out to Paxton. Paxton drives along the baseline, gets the layup to go.
Little Euro.
Yeah, it was a nice finish.
The Falcons have extended this one to a 7-point lead. Benning lost the handle on that pass, but Adams is able to hit the three.
You have to keep that strong mindset that you can hit any shot, so you can continue to shoot, or you're not going to be able to score.
So the Falcons cut that Panther lead to 4. Paxton drives along the baseline, but an errant pass is picked off by Adams. Kicks it over to Benning on the wing for 3. Misses that one long. The rebound to the Panthers as they look up to push the tempo, but Strajaus pulls it up on that. Gant drives the baseline, misses the shot as Gray cannot get that one to go. I'm going to call a reach on the floor. Believe they're calling that one on Benning.
Solano couldn't get the rebound there.
Keyshawn Bell checks in for the Falcons as Economou checks out. Yeah, Gray was the only Panther down there for fighting for that rebound among 4 Falcons, and he was still able to fight and earn the reach-in foul there. As they kick it back down to Gray, and he gets the hook shot to go. As the Panthers extend that lead back out to 6. Just over 17 minutes to go here as Stafford drives in, but they're gonna say that foul was on the floor, I believe.
Stafford definitely plays aggressively, trying to draw fouls and get to the rack and get some easy buckets.
As it looks like Keyshawn Bell was on the end line there.
More turnovers, just hurting your team more and more.
So the Panthers will go back on offense and look to extend this lead once again. As they kick it into Strajaus, back out to Bell for 3. Can't get that one to go as Benning comes away with the rebound, looking to run the floor up to Stafford, gets that one to go on the layup. Scotty Stafford with another layup there. So they kick it over to Paxton on the right wing. Over to Gant, back over to Paxton for 3. Can't get that one to go. That one is long. It looks like they're going to call Ryan Reed on the reach in there.
That was some good defense on the perimeter. They were able to keep the Sac City to keep moving the ball, and then they started panning when the shot clock started going down, so they had to throw a shot up.
Looks like Alex Stepney checked back in for Arabian. They kick it over to Bell. Stepney finds Adams in the corner, but he loses his handle on that one. Yet another turnover here for the Falcons, as Paxton can't get the friendly roll on that one. Benning drives under. That one is tipped out by Gray. It's going to be Solano ball here with a 23-second shot clock.
That was a great read there.
As Benning couldn't find what he was looking for, calls the timeout to avoid the 5-second violation.
Yeah, when Solano starts rushing, that's when the turnovers start to pick up. And I feel like at the end of that first half, they started to slow down more, started taking deep breaths. I think that's what they need to start doing here in the early before the second half, before the end of the game, to reduce the turnovers.
Yeah, definitely late in that second half, they were definitely settling down more, moving the ball around, trying to set up shots as opposed to forcing passes like they have been in these first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As we see Coach Nagel chatting with his team there.
And despite all that, it is still only a 4-point lead for Sac City. You know, Solano's, they're hanging in there. Just, they got to clean it up. That's,
like you said, all those turnovers, and then Sac City's not even taking advantage of them. That just shows how Solano's able to get back fast enough to stop the fast break from happening.
It'd be interesting to see what the points off of turnover look like here for both teams. Because I'd imagine that both teams are probably shooting fairly well. They're just not putting up shots. They're turning the ball over before they can take shots. So that was a dangerous pass there to Bell in the corner. So they kick it into Stafford as he drives in on the bigger man. Can't get that one to go.
You can see Sac City playing zone now.
And it looks like they're going to say that one was off of Bell.
Sac City's running the 2-3 zone, 2 at the top, 3 down the middle. They love their big men down on the defensive side.
Yeah, definitely looking to force Solano to take some perimeter shots, something we haven't seen much from them so far tonight. As Stebney steps into the passing lane but can't come away with the ball. Sac City somehow comes away with the ball out of that as Paxton drives into the hoop, gets that one to go, and plus the foul. So he's going to look to convert on this and one here.
great finish by Paxton. Look to convert the and one free throw.
I know, don't want to scream and one and not get the and one.
As Paxton gets that free throw to go. As the Panthers extend the lead back up to 7. As they kick it to Stepney for a 3. That one misses short.
That was good ball movement by Solano. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Yeah, definitely want to see more possessions like that if the Falcons want to get back into this ballgame. As Paxton takes the corner 3, misses that one long. Gray and Strajalis are fighting for the rebound as they kick it back out to Reed. He misses on that one. Stafford comes away with the rebound as they kick it up to Jones, looking to push the tempo. Stafford gets the floater to go. Cuts the lead down to 5.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but have we seen, I don't believe we've seen Terry Moody in for Sac City.
I believe Moody came in the first couple minutes, but I think he picked up 2 quick fouls. So they sat him back down on the bench. As they called a travel there on the Panthers. As Anthony Jones brings it up the court. As Stepney steps into a 3, but can't get that one to go. Looked like that was Ricky Holland tipping that one in. As now it is a 3-point game with the Panthers up 3. Stepney tips that one away. The Panthers are going to have to bring that one in once again.
It's a great play by Holland. And
Holland almost comes away with the steal there, but Gant backs it out as we come close to a 10-second shot clock here. Gant with the ISO play passes it over to Dylan. Dylan to Strajalis in the corner. Gray drives in, gets it off before the buzzer sounds, and gets that one to go. Some great defense there from the Falcons, just were unable to come up with the stop in the final seconds there.
Yeah, that's just unlucky. It's great defense by Solano.
Adams drives in, passes it back down to Stafford. Stepney was open on the far corner, but that dangerous pass was unable to find him as Gray drives into the lane and gets that layup to go. And just like that is a 7-point lead once again.
Gray with the awareness, said, "Give me that." As Adams drills a three.
Assassin.
Adams with a great three-pointer there. Cuts the lead back down to 4. It's definitely been a back and forth game. It just seems like the Falcons can't get that last shot to go when they're within one possession. As that floater there by Reed is unable to go, but looks like they're going to call a foul on that one. Let's see who they call it on. It looks like that's going to be Stepney.
Going back to Adams, he's hit a few threes tonight, and in their lone win, he shot 7 of 8 from three-point land, and he's clearly got a great shot.
He's dangerous.
He's 15 of 22 on the season. That's good for 68% from 3. Definitely want to see him take some more shots if he's got that stroke going. As Gray missed that first one. Misses the second, but Reed comes away with the rebound and gets that layup to go.
I think that was just a missed jump by Solano. They jumped too early, and Sac City was able to get the rebound in the bucket.
They kick it over to Anthony Jones. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Got to find somebody as they turn that one over again. Reed drives in, gets the uncontested layup. The Sac City stretches this lead back out to 8. 12 minutes to go here in this second half. As Economy misses that one short. This looks like they're going to call Anthony Jones with the reach there.
Some fouls are good fouls. You're able to slow them down when you see them running full speed. Sometimes it's a good thing. Let your defense catch their breath, get things collected.
And it seems like so far tonight, as I was about to say, Solano has been really good in the half court, holding their defense. But LD Stanfield was wide open on that dunk off the inbound.
And Stanfield threw it down with authority. He looked fired up after that dunk.
That dunk extended it to a 10-point lead as Stepney with the inbounds pass. Jones manages to corral that one. As they kick it back across court to Jones, but he just lost the handle on that one, just basically handed it right to Dylan. But they're going to call him for the foul there on the shot, as Arian Dillon will shoot 2.
Sac City's slowly increasing its lead again. Remember, it's 42-39 at the half. And
you realize they started doing that once Solano adds on the turnovers. That's one turnover. Again, you go back on offense, another turnover. It's like you never catch a break.
Dylan missed that first free throw. Looks to make the second, gets that one to go. As looks like Coach Nagel is going to call, or looks like Sac City is going to call that timeout. Now, Zion, what have you seen from the Falcons that just hasn't been working these last few minutes?
Well, I mean, we've said it this whole broadcast, just turnovers. It's no other way to put it. You got to play clean basketball, and the turnovers, they will come. You can't play a perfect game, but they've gotten a little excessive here. And the good things, Jordan Adams, we've seen his three-point shooting come alive here in the second half, and they've got to look to that more often. But Solano's, they're down by 11 here. 11 minutes to go, 11:15. So we'll see if they can crawl back in it.
It'll be interesting to see if Solano looks to be more aggressive early in the shot clock while still trying to get that good ball movement that they were able to find when they were going on that run in the first half. Stepney is wide open in the corner for three. He can't get that one to go, but Stafford comes away with the rebound, can't get that one to go.
I think the bench definitely helped Solano find Stephanie for wide open for three. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to convert, but
yeah, sometimes you're just too wide open. He was standing there for a good 3 or 4 seconds.
Usually when you're wide open, that gives you more time to think, and when you start overthinking, that's bad for your shot.
As Roseboro gets that rebound, they kick it up to Stafford with that long pass. Roseboro with the deep three, misses that one long. Looks like they're going to call that one on Sturjaus.
That was Curry range right there. He's pulling up from deep.
Confidence will lead you to shoot anywhere on the court.
They inbound it to Stafford over to Roseboro. Stepney thought about that three. Stafford drives in for the long two, and he gets that one to go. Cuts it back down to a 9-point lead.
What I see from Stafford is he knows he can make any shot. He'll keep coming up in court, shooting again. It doesn't matter if he make or miss. He just knows he has to keep shooting for his team to stay in it.
He definitely shows a lot of confidence out there on the court. As Dylan nails that long two.
He's been big off the bench.
As Paxton comes away with the steal, sends it over to Dylan as he gets that two-pointer to go.
Dylan hit a three-pointer in the corner, has hit a couple shots. He's been big for Sac City.
Stafford drives in, can't get that bank shot to go, but Economou gets the rebound. Looks like they're going to call the reach there.
And I believe Paxton, he's limping off the court. He looks a little banged up. And Moody comes back in.
Looks like they called that foul on Stanfield on the reach as they trigger into Roseboro. Economou posts up on his man, but looks like they're gonna say that was a travel.
That zone is hard to play against when you got three big dudes in the paint. One just making you trying to think about where you should go. Where should you go? It's hard.
Yeah, they've definitely been swarming the passing lanes. There haven't been many easy passes for Solano here so far tonight. As they get it into Moody, but he cannot finish on that layup as Roseboro drives in.
That was a beautiful pass by Stafford.
So looks like they'll say that was a kickball there on Stepney.
It seems as if Paxton has hurt his ankle or some sort. He's holding on his ankle over there.
Yes. He's getting checked out on the table over there.
They inbound to Moody, but Dylan, not sure if that was a shot or a pass, but either way, Gant comes away with the two.
We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was a lob.
I'm pretty sure he's going to say, oh, yeah, that's a pass.
Yeah.
Stafford can't get that friendly roll. As it is now a 15-point lead here for Sac City. As Jordan Adams comes away with the rebound, drives in, and gets that one to go. What a move there from Jordan Adams. Showing no fear, driving in against, looked like most of the Sac City Panthers defense.
That was pretty. What a move by Adams.
As Stanfield misses short, look like not sure what the call is.
What are we getting here?
Still not sure what happened.
Yeah.
It must have been a foul on Solano.
Well, Sac City.
Oh,
man.
Moody was wide open there on that inbounds. Looks like Sac City has figured out something with this Solano defense because they have been attacking right under the basket on these inbounds plays.
When you sit out for a while, you can get cold. It takes them a while to get heated back up.
Yeah, you know Moody's going to beat himself up, missing a wide open layup there.
Looks like they're going to call economy for the reach in there before the shot. Or scratch that. Looks like Uriah Benning with the reach in. 25-second shot clock here for the Panthers. As Gant dribbles over onto the right side. He finds Reed open for a three, gets that one to go. Looks like they're gonna wave off the basket and call an offensive foul.
Or are they giving him?
Terry Moody, fourth person.
That's 4 on Moody.
So Moody checks out with his 4th foul. Thought the referee waved off the shot, but it looks like they're going to give him the points.
Offensive foul on Sac City, and the three-pointer still went for Reed, who's having himself a night.
Yeah, I was going to say, Reed, if anybody's been consistent tonight, it's definitely been Reed at the free throw line on the offensive and defensive side.
As Economy shoots the first of the 1-and-1, gets that to go. As the Falcons have 6 team fouls, and the Panthers with 7. So Economy gets ready for the second and gets that one to go. As it is now 71-57.
Yeah, the lead, it's 14, and there's 7.5 minutes. Solano could still make the comeback, but they gotta go now. It's gotta happen now. Who's gonna step up?
Looks like they're gonna call blocking foul there on Jordan Adams, plus the basket. That's gonna be another and one opportunity here for the Panthers. This time, Ryan Reed.
Not even surprised when we hear his name anymore. He's aggressive. He knows his spots. He knows exactly where Solano is weak at. He knows exactly how to get his points up.
Now you're looking at 16-point lead, and still 16, but
So that one was tipped out there by Stanfield.
yeah, someone for Solano's got to make some plays happen, and
You just got to take it one basket at a time if you're Solano. You can't think about going on a run if you can't make just one basket. Because it looks like Adams stepped out of bounds. Yet another turnover here for the Falcons.
I bet if you take away at least half of the turnovers, they're either up or the game's a lot closer.
And most of these, at least a few, have just been mental lapses, just stepping out of bounds. It's those preventable errors that have really been the Achilles heel here for the Falcons so far tonight. As looked like Dylan was down on the floor fighting for that loose ball, but his pass just went straight out of bounds. As Anthony Hatfield checks in for Solano. That pass is tipped there by Dylan. Stafford in the corner. Over to Economou for three. Misses long on that one. As Strajalis able to earn that rebound, boxing out his man. As Dylan can't get that one to go. Stafford was calling for the ball there on the fast break. Hatfield drives into the lane, but gets that ball poked away.
Another thing for Solano, too, outside of Adams, they haven't had a lot of three-point scoring, and just the inability to drill some threes have also hurt Solano. We've seen from Sac City they've hit some key threes, which has also extended the lead.
It just seems like they haven't been taking as many threes as Sac City. And now we were talking about in the intro today that Sac City likes to take a lot of three-pointers, but if you're Solano, if you're matching up against a team with this kind of size, you have to think about taking some more threes just to capitalize on your lack of size.
You would think they would. I mean, they're shooting 42% from three this year. That's not bad. That's almost half of your threes. They just have to get the open shots.
Scant drives in as Reed
and
earns another foul there.
He did it again. I mean, that's just smart basketball. You know, you can get mad all you want, but I mean, he's selling it, and he's getting free points.
If he's selling it, the refs are buying it. It's working.
Yeah.
And he's good at the free throw line. I think he's only missed 1 or 2 free throws on the night so far.
And if you're Solano, you can't do anything about it. You just got to laugh it off.
As he misses the second, still a 16-point lead. Just under 6 minutes to go. And he misses the third. Adams comes away with the steal. Stafford drives coast to coast with the layup.
And that looks like the team leading scorer right there.
Definitely looks like energy picked up for Solano just a little bit.
And like you said, just one basket can really boost the team's confidence for a team that's searching for a bucket. Just one basket can bring up the energy a little bit. And
Paxton drives in, 2 seconds. Gant for three, misses long on that one. Stafford comes away with the rebound. Stafford out to Holland for three, gets that one to go.
And there's the three-point shot that you need. Holland drilling it. Timeout, Sac City. It's an 11-point game.
And that's what you need from your bench. You need that energy coming off your bench to help fuel the rest of your team. When when some of your starters don't have it going, you have your bench players to come in to help boost their energy.
When it looked like Anthony Hatfield was over there on the Solano bench trying to get his teammates fired up, cheering them on, just trying to get some kind of spark out of them. It's still an 11-point game, but you can feel that if Solano is able to cut this thing to single digits, there's still plenty of time here for them with just under 5 minutes to go. Both teams with 8 team fouls. They're getting closer and closer to the double bonus. they bring it into Paxton. Looks like he is good to go after looking like he tweaked his ankle a few minutes ago. Dangerous pass in there to Ryan Reed, but he is able to get that fadeaway to go. As Ricky Holland gets that layup to go, drives the length of the court. It looked like Strajaus was trying to jump in to get that pass on the near sideline. As Strajaus powers through the contact, gets that one to go. Still a 13-point game. Stafford out to Economou. Economou drives in, can't get the layup to go. And Gant comes away with the rebound. He slows it down as the Panthers will look to run some time off the clock.
Yeah, you're going to be looking at Sac City, less than 4 minutes to go. Sac City's going to run a much slower offense. Solano's going to have to keep running that up-tempo offense to try and crawl back in.
As Economou is called for the foul there on the shot. Paxton will be shooting 2. Would not be surprised to see the Falcons run some sort of full court press here as we get closer and closer to the end of this game. They're going to need to create some turnovers if they want to cut into this lead. Looks like they called that foul on the floor, so that was a 1-and-1. Either way, Paxton is going to be shooting one more with a 14-point lead. Paxton gets the second to go.
Sac City's already eclipsed their average in points per game.
Hatfield with the fake pass, but unable to get that 3 in the corner to go. Stafford fights through some contact and gets that 2 to go.
Great physical rebound by Stafford. We've seen a lot of that from him this game. Physicality.
You can just tell he wants it. Like, he's trying to give that energy to the rest of his team also.
Reed drives in on the baseline. Can't get that one to go, but nobody boxed out. Gray gets that easy tip in. Surprised the referee didn't call a kicked ball there. Either way, it's still Solano ball. 26 seconds on the shot clock. 3 minutes to go. Still a 15-point lead for the Panthers.
And less than 3 minutes to go, and no sign of Jordan Adams.
Ricky Holland was wide open on the wing, but nobody passed it to him. As Reed gets another basket to go. Looks like that's going to be timeout Solano.
And you see his celebration, and he said he has ice in his veins. He's really feeling himself right now as he's leading his team.
His 17-point lead. Sac City has definitely kept their foot on the gas here, keeping Solano at bay. And Trey, what have you seen from Sac City that's just helped them keep this lead up?
Well, what I see is the second chance points. Like their big men are getting the second chance rebounds, and then even if they miss that one, they get third chance points. Like Solano has to try to get more boards so they can get more on their offensive side.
And that's definitely just a consequence of Solano not having an equal size as Sac City. Sac City has plenty of big men to fight for those rebounds. Even their small forwards are bigger than most of the Solano Falcons. They're fighting for rebounds, but they're not having to fight as hard as they would if they were playing a team with similar size. Looks like, excuse me, go ahead.
I was just saying, like, you take away those second chance points, it just gives you more time on the clock to get your team back in the game.
Yeah, it's a big margin now.
I'm just looking at the shots attempted by Solano and their opponents on the season. Solano's opponents have shot 25 more shots on average.
And that's most likely from the second chance points or from getting out-rebounded all the time.
Economy thought about taking that three, kicks it over to Hatfield, back over to Economy and gets that lay-in to go.
This is a good find by Hatfield. Finding the open man, easy bucket for Solano.
Paxton looks to dribble some time off the clock here as we get close to 2 minutes to go. Paxton dribbling with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Reed in the corner, a long two, can't get that one to go. Benning is looking to find somebody. Hatfield is open for three, misses that one long. The rebound out to Sac City. It looks like this one might just be over. A 15-point lead with about 90 seconds to go. As Sac City will call a timeout, probably looking to check in some of their reserves.
And you can kind of tell when Solano feels like they're out of the game when you have Jordan Adams sitting on the bench for so long. When you know he's your best three-point scorer. You kind of, at this point of the game, you want to get him rest. You see the game's kind of going out of reach. Don't want to risk any injuries.
Yeah, definitely don't want to risk any injuries. It's very early in the season for both of these teams. Don't want to risk any injuries in garbage time of a game that is all but decided here.
Solano, they'll go to 1-4 on the season. You look at the standings in the Bay Valley Conference. Yuba in first place at 4-1. Solano, middle of the pack there, is hopefully in these conference games, those are going to be the real important ones.
Yeah, and the last time we saw the Falcons, they finished off the Bay Valley Conference season last year with a 5-game winning streak. But they just haven't been able to find some consistency here. As Johnny Huang pressures the defense. Stafford gets that one to go. Plus the foul.
And Stafford's still playing with that high intensity. Despite the score, he's still fighting, and we've seen that all game from him.
We see Johnny Huang checking in for the first time tonight, bringing some defensive intensity right off the bat, forcing that turnover. Definitely showing he wants some more playing time. As you see it, some full court press here. Hatfield and Huang pressuring these Panther guards.
When the game's like this and you get your chance to finally come in the game, you show the coach whatever you got, no matter what the score is.
As Reed drives in, but can't get that one to go. But Gray with the putback dunk.
Oh my goodness. He caught a body.
This is the Economy drives in, but can't get that one to go. Keyshawn Bell gets the putback. We see some more full court press. 35 seconds to go here in this second half. So we see another timeout from the Panthers as they're trying to get another sub in. It looks like they're trying to get Matt Dahl in for Ryan Reed.
That putback dunk is the exact reason why height is everything. He got over him like it was nothing. It was just too easy for him.
And that's just one thing we haven't seen much is Solano being able to box out these bigger men. They just haven't been able to, even if they were to box them out, there's still not much they could do. They're still having to deal with that height advantage. So 34.8 seconds to go. See replay of that putback dunk there by Chris Gray.
Yeah, that, like you said, Trey, that was too easy. And an exclamation mark
To the end of this game.
for Sac City.
Some more pressure there from Huang, giving Paxton all he can handle. About a 15-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 5 seconds for Gant to put up a shot. Kicks it into Gray. Gray with the hook shot, and he gets that one to go.
We've seen that a lot this game. Just shot clock down to like 2 seconds, and Sac City's getting a bucket.
Holland for 3 on the wing, but can't get that one to go. Keyshawn Bell was unable to get that one, but that will do it as Sac City comes away with the 88-74 victory. Trey, what did you see from Sac City that ultimately helped them to come away with this victory tonight?
What I've seen is that even with their turnovers, they were able to maintain control of the game no matter what. Especially on the defensive side, be able to get the rebounds, and then even on the offensive side, getting those second and third chance points, it just helped you build the lead higher and higher.
And now, Zion, what do you feel Solano should work on most going into their next game?
Yeah, they need to limit the turnovers, of course. But you look at this game, and Solano, they definitely had some bad mistakes. But Sac City, you gotta credit Sac City. They played some great defense. They read the lanes. They made some nice plays. And for Solano, just working on limiting the turnovers and working on their shooting, and see if they can turn things around in their next game.
Well, that is going to do it here for us. Sac City comes away with the 88-74 victory. For Zion Trammell and Trey Hunt, I am Nathan Farmer. Thank you for tuning in to the Solano College Sports Network, and we hope to see you next time.